winter solstice. It's December 21st. Isn't that exciting? This is like one of my favorite days of the year because now everything is going to get lighter. The days are going to get longer. And yeah, I'm really happy that we are on the turning point. How is everybody today? I know everybody is just coming in. So U is not for uniform, U is for Ural Owl, and I'm just going to pull up the image that I'm going to be using for today's birds in December 2022. If you want to go to hashtag birds in December 2022, you can see all the fabulous birds that are being created. And I will just wait a second until people arrive, and then we'll do some warm-up sketches. I may do a quick coat of some gouache over the top of this. Here's the Ural Owl. I'm going to screenshot it so that I have it in my photos if I lose it from my Padlet page. This is the Ural Owl. Isn't he sweet? He's so lovely. I'm not sure if I want to, like, I love the length of him, but I also really like his face, so I may do a crop today. But we can do some sketches of the lengthier version of him. And I have some rough paper that I'm going to do some sketches on and then get started. I didn't really give people notification where I was going to be this morning, but hopefully everybody will find me over here. Instagram is still a little unreliable, so I'm just doing my lives over here. The duo live that I'm going to be doing with Missy Dunaway will be on Instagram on Friday at 9 a.m. And hopefully, if we have power, like if we haven't lost power, that would not be very good. But all right, so let's get. I think I'm going to. What color shall I do the background? Somebody has just joined. Welcome. If you are that somebody, I'm just going to squeeze out some dark colors for this Ural Owl because I want, when I'm using the neo colors over the dark color, I think it'll be fine. So I'm just going to put a background on, and then we will start painting our owl. And let me know if you're here. Just pop a little hello in the chat, where you're coming in from, what are you painting today, if you're painting today. Good morning, Anne. Nice of you to join. Are these both the same color? No, one navy blue and one Prussian blue. I am just squeezing out anything that I can of these little tubies. Actually, I poured some water, and I think it was in this one. It was in this one. And you can see how much more I got out of it. So I think I'm going to be doing that and just manipulating them a little bit so that I get everything out of them. Good morning, Meryl. How are you? Let me just put an apron on because I really don't want to get acrylic wash on my clothes. And I'm doing a Ural Owl today. I'm not sure what you guys are doing for the U. Anyone doing a Ural Owl with me, or are you doing your own bird? Okay, I'm just going to get the background just blocked in, and then I can start with the quick sketches. So if you want to just prep your page however you're doing it. Did I even put, yes I did put toucan. I love this color. This is a really, really lovely rich color. It's great for backgrounds. And I thought it would be a nice color for the owl. So happy winter solstice today. Meryl, what time does the sun go down in Texas? Because you're probably Now, you are a lot further south, but what time is your sunset? See, ours over here, or up here, is around 4:30, so it's going to be really welcoming when the clocks, or when because we're going the other way now, it's going to be a little bit lighter in the evening. Anne is painting the long-tail tit. You're only on L, but that's okay. You will catch up once you get your holidays. When do you start your holidays, Anne? My kids break up really late. Actually, my other one has already broken up. So my youngest, she doesn't break up until Thursday, I think. Tomorrow. Which is good because, yeah, we have that big storm coming. Anne, are you going to be getting that storm? Meryl says around 5:30 CST. Okay, so you're probably, like, you have 2 hours more daylight than we do up here. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. All right. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to put this to the side and we're going to do some quick sketches. Anyone with me want to do quick sketches this morning? Oh, I still have the toucan here. Actually, I'm going to do the minute over the top, but in black. I can do that. I'm using up some papers. This I'll probably cut up for some collage because it's got really nice textures on. But I don't really think I'm going to be using the actual image. The holidays begin on Saturday. Yeah, so you go right to the end as well. And then are you off until the 9th of January? It's like it's really late start to the season. Uh-oh. All right, let's do this. Let's do a minute quick sketch. If you're with me, I can show you the owl that I'm going to be working on. I don't think there's too much glare there. That's okay. And Anne says we celebrate 2 birthdays, the solstice and then Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day. Wow. Who are the 2 birthdays? Is it your birthday? I don't know even if I know when your birthday is, Anne. Okay, ready? We're going to do a minute warm up. And your minute starts now. So this is where I'm going to get my long image in, and then I think I'm going to crop and do a portrait of the owl on my piece, in my book. Oh, he's just so sweet. Five seconds left. And my pen is not cooperating. All right, time is up. That was the little owl. I just want to put him on a little stick there. And did you want to do a 3-minute one? I think I may do a 3-minute one as well. But I think I'm going to go over the top of this. And I'm just going to pick a couple of grays, different grays. Oh, here we go. I've got 2 different ones. And I'm going to just fill him in with the different grays. Oh, and maybe a white. First one, son's birthday last Sunday, mine on Tuesday. Like yesterday or Tuesday coming up? Happy belated or happy birthday? Okay, I think it was yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Anne. Okay, your 3 minutes starts now if you are doing this with us. It really doesn't go white, but it does block out a little bit of the color. When I go over with the white, it's not like a block of a white. I just want to look at the values and see where the darker areas are, like this whole area. When you squint your eyes, this is all dark, and then I can put the other tones over the top. This is all dark. Really, it's just his face, and then this area here of his feathers, which are in light. So you want to make sure you're capturing all those values. Tuesday, yesterday. Happy birthday. I hope you got lots of art supplies, and if you didn't, that you're going to go and buy some. Okay, 7 seconds left. I didn't do his little yellow beak. I'm just going to get that in. You got some Holbein gouache? Lovely. The designer one or the acrylic gouache? All right, so let's get started on the background. I may have to quickly just dry this just a second. Just bear with me. Okay. All right, that one is ready. So when I think of owls, I think of night skies, the moon. So maybe I'll do some moon shapes and stars on here. Something a little bit different. And I will be doing this with Posca markers. And let's have a look. I'm not going to choose yellows or whites or grays for this. So I'm gonna switch up my colors completely. Because the owl is like all grays and whites, I think I will probably, maybe I'll do silver and gold as a background pattern. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so I'm gonna do silver. I'm gonna do the moon shapes in silver, and I'm gonna just do a crescent moon. They kind of look like seas. I'm gonna do one up here. My Posca is picking up a little bit of the blue. It's probably not completely dry. It shouldn't pick it up, but I think also maybe it's because it's a metallic, this one, and it's not acrylic paint. I don't think it's acrylic paint. I think it's just the metallic, and I think it probably has some chemicals in that's lifting the blue. Okay, let's just do a little bit off the side here, and one here. All right, and then I'm gonna get some stars in, but I'm just gonna do little stars like this. And then maybe some dots. What else would you associate an owl with? What else? Like, if you think of owls, what do you think? And if you're watching, welcome. I am doing the Ural Owl because, I mean, there probably was a bird starting with the letter U, but I actually really like this owl, so, and I think we did the osprey or osprey for the O, which I could have done the owl for that. Just done any owl. I may just leave it simple like that. I don't think there's anything. Is there anything else that we could associate? Woodlands, maybe? Maybe I can put some dark tree branches in. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe not. And I don't know where my black has gone. I think I packed it away with, I just did a video for Patreon. It will be released today of my pre-Christmas gifts, which I am going to be wrapping up and putting under my tree. But I just thought I would show you so that you can see my self-purchases. All right, so I'm going to zoom into the owl, and I'm going to just do his face. So I'm going to sketch it out. If maybe I'll add something to the page, but I'm not sure on the background. Definitely going to have to go over, I think, with maybe some gouache or some acrylic gouache, just to highlight some areas here. His eyes are very black. I can get those in straight away so I know where they are on his face. Yeah, trees, clouds. Meryl says that's what I was thinking. Trees or clouds. Yeah, I think it's nice to associate something with the image. Okay, let me get the yellow beak in. I'm going to put it in white first and then go over with the yellow. One reason why I don't like when school goes all the way up to Christmas is that I feel like my kids are not home enough to help me decorate, and I like it. I love that. I love that they can help me. So there are still a couple of things I haven't put up that I have to put up. But it definitely doesn't feel as festive because they're not home just hanging around. We usually do a puzzle, and I'm hoping that I will get a puzzle done this Christmas break. I have one more commission to do today for a friend in England. I'd love to get that finished and sent out so that she actually gets it in the new year, early new year. So it was a late commission, but it's always welcome. Commissions are always welcome. Anybody wants anything special for friends or family, yeah, definitely ask an artist friend or ask me if you want something. Meryl says, I have a 2-page spread for the letter U. Oh, that is fancy. I do not have a 2-page spread. I do have a glass of water though. Hi, Beth. I'm drawing a little Ural Owl. It's called a Ural Owl. Maybe I should put that up here just so that people can see. I'm going to do it in gold. Ural Owl. Yeah, I think I've definitely packed my black Posca pen away with the video that I was doing this morning with all the other tools. Not to get packed up, but just I put it away, so now I have to find that. Don't you find that when you're cleaning up, you put things in spots where you think, oh, that'll be a great spot to put that. I'll remember where that is, and then you can't find it? Because your chaos, your organized chaos has now been moved and it's not in that spot where it usually was. You put it to another spot. Okay, I think this eye needs to be a little bit more squished. It really does, it changes it very quickly. The position of the head when you really look at a shape and how it is related to, okay, I'm gonna have to put white Posca on top of that because that's not going there. Yeah, I was saying, I think people don't realize, like, especially when they're doing portraits, is that the shape of, for example, an eye or the lips or even the nose, like, changes so much as soon as you shift the direction of the face or, you know, tilt it slightly. It can change the shape of the eye or change the shape of the mouth. And those are things you have to keep an eye out for. I'm considering buying a little stove top, like a butane stove top, and I probably have one somewhere in their camping gear. A butane stove top oven today because of the storm, because I'm like, how am I going to have my coffee if the electricity goes out, or more than? How are we going to eat? No one's going to want to eat like cold food, granola bars for the next 3-4 days. We'll just have to have Christmas when everything comes back to normal. And I don't think I've even got gas or butane for my barbecue, so that would be a good idea to get butane for the barbecue. Beth says, I'm loving the nocturnal vibe with the owl. Yeah, we were talking and thinking, what do you relate with the owl? Like what patterns, like things that, so I was saying maybe nighttime, night stars, because they're nocturnal. I think for nocturnal month next year, that would be an interesting, like I haven't finished the calendar right up, but maybe to do a nocturnal animal every 3 days, that would be cool in their environment. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to, I think, get a little bit of gouache out for this one, just to clean up some of the white. Let's first try putting the darker areas on and seeing if that helps. Meryl says, how do you stay warm when the power goes out? Oh, I don't know, it's been a while since the power's gone out in the winter. I mean, our furnace broke one year, and because it's going to be minus, at least it's not going to be like minus 25. I think it's going to be minus 8. So we do have a gas heater in the living room, so we'll put that on, and it has a pilot light, so that we can put that on, but the rest of the house gets pretty frigid. Winter clothes, like you just have to dress like you're outside, inside, so winter jackets, hats, keep moving. Yeah. Soup, but that's why I want to get a little butane. A little butane burner. I mean, or maybe I should probably look through my camping gear and see if I can find something. I'm sure the shops are going to be going crazy today with people worried, because they are warning us, like I think they don't want people to travel, that's the thing as well, because, and it sucks, but they don't want people to travel because of the ice storm that's going to come first, and then it's going to turn into snow, so you'll have like the ice first and high winds. Okay, my owl is looking a little rugged. Anne says, are you all going to get a lot of wind and snow? We are getting ice and... Yeah, I think you're getting probably the same as what we're getting, Anne. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting, like, tomorrow starts the rain, and then it's going to drop in temperature tomorrow night, like Thursday night. And we're supposed to be getting ice and really high winds, which is really bad for the trees, because when the ice covers the branches and you get high winds, you get a lot of breakages. And I think that's what happened. Oh God, when was the ice storm last? What happened is the telegraph poles froze and then snapped, like a whole bunch of them snapped at the top. And then you have power lines down. I'm not sure, like, hopefully we're on a grid that doesn't go down, but you never know. So we should really be prepared. I should probably do any wash. Maybe what I'll do also is like pre-cook some vegetables, like do, you know, like some roast vegetables. And then I can just heat it up in a frying pan if I get one of those little burners. Then I can at least do that. We can have omelets. I'll get extra eggs. Yeah, like you don't want to be opening your freezer door. You want to leave that closed as long as possible, because you don't want the cold to go out, because if not your food goes off. Like there's so many different factors, but hopefully it's not going to be as bad as they're saying. Oh, the temperature drop is Friday night, so you're getting it a little bit after us. Owls seem so mysterious to me. I'm not sure why, they just do. And if you're a Patreon, we're going to have a meet tomorrow. I'm excited about that. That's at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern. And all you have to do is bring your favorite or a material, and I have some images that we're going to be drawing from. So that will be fun to see everybody, and wish everybody a happy holidays if you can make it. How are we doing for time? Oh, we have so much time. You know what? I may, after I've done this one, I may start a couple of backgrounds for the ones for this weekend, because I know that if I can get them done, that would be great. So this is something that I've been doing recently with the Poscas. Best sleep. Oh wow, fun. What are we drawing tomorrow? Okay, well, seeing as there's only 5 people here, I guess I can tell you. So I have decided to gather images of different holidays that people celebrate around the world, different scenes. So for example, the menorah, like the 7 candles for Hanukkah, the advent calendar, but I'm trying to find images with people in it. So I thought that would be fun. A Christmas tree. Yeah, so maybe a nativity, the 3 wise men, like different holidays. I thought that would be cool. But we won't do too many crazy quick sketches. We'll do a few, and then do some longer ones as well. So that's what I thought would be nice. There's a couple of African celebrations as well that I've found. So instead of using paint, because these Poscas are basically acrylic paint markers, so I thought instead of making them look all like a marker, I thought it was, I don't know, people probably do this anyway, but just to use a paintbrush to create that painterly effect with the Posca if you don't have any paint near you. I mean, I could get my paint out, but... Oh, Esty. Hi, Esty. Did I say 7 candles? The menorah is 8 candles plus 1, Esty says. Thank you, Esty. Esty, do you have a nice photo of your own menorah? Maybe I can use that one. Okay, so you can see I can use the paint from the marker because I don't really want it really, really bright, and just add it to certain areas where I do want that extra little light on his face. This I think can be a little bit more. Okay, then I will find an image and I will see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it. And we can get all festive with each other and create some beautiful festive images. I feel like if you're not doing a festive challenge, like one of the Advent challenges, like I would like to have those Advent challenges on my feed. This is one of the busiest time of years for me. Busiest time of the year for me. I can't speak this morning. So adding a little bit extra, like another challenge, is challenging. Hence why they call it a challenge. But yeah, I can only fit in so much. So is this not the white? No, it is the white. It's just picking up a lot of the other colors. Just want a little bit of texture in some of these areas. Like, I love the sharpness of the Poscas, but I also like softening them. Okay, that is the Ural Owl. Let me just, I want to just do this around the name because you really can't see the U. Now let's go to, do I need to do, I think I do need to do a little bit. I'm gonna just put a few extra stars in. I have the big stars, but I want to just break up the the dark blue a little bit. And go over some of these crescents which have dried. Good morning. If you're just joining, Meryl says, I found an unspotted saw wet owl for the second page of my 2-page spread. Oh, great. For the V? Oh, or just a different owl. Oh, an unspotted. Oh, cool. So you're using the U again. Fantastic. So you're going to do 2 U's, 2 owls. I'm going to be moving on to not tomorrow's, Saturday. So we have, tomorrow we have, V is for, what is V for? Oh, Velvet Skoda. This is the Velvet Skoda. And then we have, and these are the images that I've been pulling up. I think I got them from unsplash.com. This is the woodpecker, which I'm doing on Friday. And I'm not sure what bird Missy is doing. We're going to be on Instagram for Friday at 9 a.m., a little bit different time. That's if we have power. If we don't have power, I can't do anything about it. A hummingbird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to, oh, the Xanthus. It's called the Xanthus hummingbird. So this is for this one. So I'm going to create a background for the hummingbird. And if I have time, I won't have time, but this is the yellow hammer for the Y. And then I can't remember if I said I was going to be there on the 20th. Oh, that's the 26th. Hang on. Oh, no, that's the 26th is for the... Oh, why is that there? That's a little bit odd. It should have been a Z. Yellow hammer. Why do I have? Huh. That's odd. I have a heron for... Maybe I didn't put the Z. Or maybe it got mixed up somewhere else. Okay, well I have to find the Z, but I'm going to do the background for the the Xanthus hummingbird. So let me get a background for that. Let's go bright on this one. Ah, that's a good idea, Meryl. Keep the background the same for your owls. Okay. This is for the Xanthus hummingbird on Saturday. So I'd like to get these finished for so that I don't have anything to do at the weekend. I guess I should get candles out as well if the power goes out. We need candles. Candles, flashlights, I should probably check batteries. Yeah. Lots of things to prep for. Soups. I should probably make some soup, and this way I can just heat it up. Although I'm probably the only one that would have soup. I could get some noodles. That's quick and easy. I just need to boil some water for noodles. Pot noodles. We can have pot noodles for Christmas. It's a good idea. I wouldn't mind. Okay, so that one's really lovely and bright. I may just use the rest of this and do, I need to change, I can't have it yellow. I could do orange, or I could choose another color. What's this? I'd like something a little bit, maybe I'll go, no, maybe I'll go this greeny color and see if I can just add this to this. Using what I've got on my paintbrush to mute it slightly. Oh, I could have kept the yellow, because it's called a yellow something or other. Uh-oh. And I went over. There we go. Oh, I still could keep the yellow. Here, let's do that. No, I can't, because I've put gesso on all of these, so I can't just wipe it off like I did that one. Maybe I should prep this last page as well. So yeah, as I was saying, next week I will be live, but not until the 27th. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. The 24th, 25th, and 26th, I will not be live. But on the 27th, I will be back. And I was thinking of doing some little canvases. So maybe have a look, see if you've got anything, and just do some birds on canvases. I thought it would be a nice change to paint on canvas. I've got some acrylic paints. I have some oil paints which I haven't tried, like the water-based oil paints which I bought like midway through the year and I haven't used. Okay, so we've got a bright, and then let's just do the great thing about the board book is that it doesn't close completely with it unless you close the main page. Where did my lid go? Here it is. All right, and I can't even remember what the Z is for, but, oh, the Z is for the zigzag heron. Okay, well this is a good color for the zigzag heron for the background. Oh, it is that one that I showed you, but it just didn't say zigzag heron. It said something else heron. Maybe that's another name for it. Or maybe I put the wrong picture in. Well, I hope you all have a good day. The Henley Art School is having another draw today. If I get my commission done this morning, I'm going to treat myself and do that. It's with, oh, what's her name? Is it Nadine? I think I did advertise it. And I don't have my Instagram on here. Let me look. Henley Art School. You will love the life drawing session. If you are, if you've never done a life drawing session, definitely try it. Let's see, unguided portrait. Is it portrait or is it life drawing today? Oh, Naomi, it's with Naomi. Here, so this is the Henley Art School life drawing, and it's with Naomi Wood. She is fantastic. It is £10, so about $14–15 for Canadians, very similar dollarage for the US, and it's at 2 p.m. Eastern, so that would be 1 p.m. 1 p.m. CST. And if you're in Europe, other than England, I think it's 8 p.m. I think England is 7 p.m. So it's a great session. Definitely worth it to, you know, build your life drawing. Why is the gesso transparent? Oh, the one that I have? Because I just got the white texture gesso. You can get transparent one. You can get a clear gesso as well. But this one, it has a little bit of texture, which I really like. Yeah, so if you want to do that, I'm going to be doing it, hopefully. It'll give me a push. I reward myself doing things like classes and things if I get projects done, or if I get things done that I need to get done around the house, or some advertising, because I think, you know, well, one, it's a good way of learning, and two, it's just good practice time, but it's also good to have a goal as well. So if I get that done, then I will do the Henley Art School class with Naomi. Beth, are you going to be doing it today? And Meryl, remind me or correct me if I'm wrong, that tomorrow there is no visual arts passage. I'm just going to dry this quickly. Oh no, today is the Henley School of Art. Joe from the Henley School of Art is doing a life drawing session with Naomi. And yes, that is a great idea for a nocturnal image, SD, is to do the menorah. It's still wet there. All right. I just wanted to get those 3 done. I have 5 minutes, so I can do some. Okay, X is for the Xanthus, what did I say it was? The Xanthus hummingbird. So when I think hummingbird, I think beautiful flowers and trees and plants. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so Beth, or anybody who wants to do a life drawing session, the Henley Art School has one on today. Not sure if this pink is going to show up. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it does, but it's totally opposite or different tone to what I thought it would be. Huh. That's funny. I'm going to put one over here as well. Sometimes putting the larger elements in first is helpful, because then you can just put the other elements in around it and fit them in. on the window edge looking outside. Yes, that's a great idea. Esty has been helping and with the calendar next year, because Esty always has great ideas, so she has been helping. And Esty, I'm gonna send you what I have probably over the next few days, and you can have a look at it and tell me what, if I need something else or if I'm missing something. I mean, months can adjust, right, as we go. I have 3 minutes left. So a lot of little greenery here. I think I can just put the greenery all amongst the pretty flowers. I'll probably add a little bit more to this. And then maybe fill in the flowers, maybe not, maybe leave them, not sure. Oh, and Esty, your son's music is wonderful. I love it. It really does remind me of Roy Ayers. Just the soul funk, jazz, really lovely. I like that. I love that kind of music. He's very talented. All right, we are coming up to the hour. I think I started a minute late. Thank you all for joining this morning. I know it is early for a couple of you, like very early. And Anne, again, happy belated birthday for yesterday. I can't believe we missed that. But Anne, I don't think you're part of our Patreon group, so I think that's why we didn't have you written in the calendar. Okay, not in love with my pattern, but I'm gonna make it okay. I'll probably have to put another layer over the top with something, but I'm not sure what yet. You should be proud. Okay, so today we did the Ural Owl, if you're just joining, and we only have 2 birds left in our lives this week. Tomorrow I will be here, and Friday I will be on Instagram Live with Missy at 9 a.m. Tomorrow's just a regular 7 a.m. again. And then these are the days that the X, Y, and Z I will be doing in my own time. I will try and do a time lapse so you can see how they go. And then I just have to finish my back cover, which I may put actually all the names of the birds in, almost like a little index, although the index is usually at the front, but maybe I'll use the back 2 pages for the index. And just finish off this pattern, and then our A to Z birds will be done. Esty says, happy birthday, Anne. All right, everybody, have a really good day, and keep warm for those of you who the cold is coming. Bye, everyone. Bye.